for 6 seconds. The important thing is they do not have to ride any length at all. They're going to get a score of some kind no matter what they do. I want the ladies to know, first of all, that we have 6 of the field of 10 tonight is girls. Did you know that? So get ready for that. But we're going to lead it off with a young man, and it is Jake Gerard, Hewitt, Texas, 7-year-old. Here we go. Ah, yeah, okay. $77 is the score for Jake, 7-7.
We are going to Emily, getting ready. Win to win, huh? Emily, win to win, coming up with a 71 score for the China Spring lady.
All right, Cameron Shelton is a 4-year-old young lady. Now, girls cheer for girls, don't they? Isn't that the way that works? Okay, hey, she's just 4 years old. Cameron is thinking about it right now. Cameron says, maybe I could ride better when I'm 5. Huh? What do you think? Okay, Luna Duck says, I'm all right. Temple, Texas. This is a 5-year-old young lady. Oh, she is waiting for the clowns to help her up. 67 points. Boy, the judges are tough tonight, aren't they?
We're moving to Isabella Gent from Hewitt. All right, ladies. Come on, ladies. Wow, she not only rides them, she's a mutton buster and a mutton dogger. How about a 91-point ride, huh?
All right, the boys are on the line. The girls got them backed in the corner. Bryce Morris from Lorena is 7 years old. He said, I know how to do this. I've done it before. Hang on, Bryce. Our bullfighters are out here to help him out. Good for you. 87 points. 87, he's winning second.
All right, Isabella's still got the lead. Let's go to Ian McGuire, who comes from Fort Hood. Come on, Ian. There's money to be made in the mutton business. Got him? Ow! 85 on the ride for Ian.
Okay. Brandon Torres is from Waco. He's 5 years old. And he said, everybody's going to cheer for me tonight, I know. Well, maybe, Brandon, maybe they didn't do it quite quick enough. 66. Well, I tell you what, there's a pretty good spread.
All right, Brandley Zapita from Waco. Come on, Brandley. And it is a solid 70.
All right, now, hang on just a minute. Before Abby Mills, before we open the gate for Abby, now she comes from Lorena. How many folks from Lorena are here tonight now? Huh? She told me that everybody was going to cheer for her. All right, get ready, take a deep breath. Abby, here we go. She says, let's go. Well, I'll be darned. You know what? Just so sure that that was going to happen, and it did not. 65 points for Abby. All right, it's intended to be a fun game, and it is. Wells Fargo sponsors it for us. The Justin Boone Company is deeply involved, as you know, always have been. The kids have their little flak vests on, they were wearing their helmets. But what we thought, to benefit all the families and friends of these kids, we have the luxury of the mobile camera, the big screen. We're going to put them up there on television where everybody can see them. There you go. Isn't that a good-looking crew? Now I see that our pretty queen, Kendall Taylor, is out here and is holding a great big trophy. And Bryce Morris, where are you, Bryce? Bryce had an 87 score. He is going to win second, and he's going to win that big trophy. Look at that. He's up on the big screen. Yes, sirree. All right. Her name is Isabel Gensch. She had a 90, you already knew, didn't you? You in Texas, this 5-year-old has turned in a 91 score and gets that great big trophy. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. She said, I will even give Kendall a big hug, and she's gonna get a brand new pair of Justin boots as well. Now, are we done? No, no. Because Isabel is going over to the Wells Fargo money machine. Remember it? We put the airflow inside that little tomb, if you will. It's full of money. There is greenbacks in there from 1 to 5, 10, and 20 bucks. And we give her 15 seconds to stuff all of the money that she can in her pocket. All right. We'll put it up on the screen. Now, when you see the money start flying, then she will be on the clock. Hang on. There we go. All right, here we go. Keep it up. Keep it up. Look at her get that money. It's a shopping spree. Grab that, put it in your pocket, honey. Isabel, get all the money you can. Uh-oh, we're getting down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. How much money did she get? We don't know. We haven't counted it yet. We'll find out. We will let you know. We will let you know a little bit later on how much money she got. Isn't that a neat event? Ladies and gentlemen, we have called on you time after time already tonight. I hope you have some energy and some rewards remaining for the kiddos. That is the Mutton Bustin'. Did you enjoy it? Sure.
Oh, yeah. We are going to go back up to the big screen above and a message from our partners at the Texas Farm Bureau.
It's a grassroots voice in Austin and Washington for farmers and ranchers like me.
It's educational and scholarship opportunities for young people like me.
It's money-saving benefits for member families
like us.
What is Texas Farm Bureau? I am.
I am. I am.
It is the big man's event, steer wrestling, up next.
So the first gunner rides in. This is Sean Mulligan. We have seen him repeatedly at the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. He's from Coleman, Oklahoma. Capital Farm Credit is the team. All right, now they do ride from behind the barrier string, and again, I know many of you already know the deal. If they leave too early, it happened in the tie-down rope a little earlier. It is a 10-second penalty if it happens. All right, Sean. Tell you what, we have had enough bad luck tonight, haven't we? How about the Central National Bank over there on the party deck? Are you having a good time? They're quiet.
Yeah, they are.
Is it actually that calm in the Central National Bank? They're paying no attention.
They are absolutely not.
Oh, yes.
Let me see everybody wave up there. Hadley's talking about you. There you are.
Well, it's a good thing you did that because I was going to say some things that would get your attention. Believe me.
Former college football player, Ben Goodman out of Beaumont, Texas. And his son actually plays right now for Kansas. Well, look who is back.
These Bulldoggers show the most excitement of any contestant.
Do they?
If Ben throws one in 3-9, he will celebrate right out there. He will.
Yeah?
Watch this.
All right, we'll watch it.
3-9 is what are we looking for. And he'll
3-9.
also he'll receive a free jacket too.
Give that person their jacket back.
I thought he said I
walking
could
along
have
there stealing jackets. Here we go. It's a long way from Beaumont over here. How about some of that hospitality Waco style, huh?
Hey, I don't know if little Isabel that was in the Wells Fargo money machine a while ago has a boyfriend or not. I'll bet there'll be a bunch of them lined up now. You know how much money she got on there?
How much?
82 bucks. 82. Hey, and that's not all. So Wells Fargo said she is championship material. In addition to that, they have given her a $100 gift card. 182 bucks tonight.
It's party time.
Party time, yes. Camry Dimmick, Kissimmee, Florida. Whoops. Well, we're having some problems tonight, aren't we?
All right, Isley, I thought you had an idea how we could make these people get excited. I don't see anything happening. I don't see it happening for the Cowboys to make money.
I tell you what,
You come out here with all of these game plans, I see nothing.
I've got an idea.
And what is your idea?
When the gate opens up,
Yes.
this side over here is going to scream to the top of their voice.
Well, that's the same idea.
If they are 4 flat or faster,
Yes.
everybody is coming to your camper for a party after the rodeo.
They should go to the diesel bus right next to me. It has a lot more in it. Monty,
4 flat.
4 flat to get them going. Monty, by the way, if it helps, is a Texas man from Waco. I just said that to liven you up. He actually comes from Pecos, Texas, but
So you're lying to us.
I'm not lying. I just wanted to see if they're paying attention.
Are you running for public office too?
No.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm not. Don't start that politics, okay? You know how much trouble we could get in by saying who you want to vote for?
You know how much trouble we can get in if they vote for any one of the two?
Yeah. Drop down. Come on. Waco! Boy, we needed that. At least we got it going. 5 and 3.
Look,
On the run for money.
man, that's a big old boy.
This baby's pretty wide open now, you know that.
He is a big old boy.
Is there not a rule you can't run after animals that are smaller than you are?
No, there's no rule like that.
Look at that. Is a flighty old steer, too.
Man, Flighty old steer.
Yeah.
Watch the movie star here. Watch him on the yellow horse.
Yeah. What was that? Was that his horse?
Yeah, rope it, Josh. Rope it.
Oh,
Rope it.
you're doing sound
scared.
effects, aren't you?
You are scared you will miss. I know what it is.
He won't miss when he tries you, bud. Okay, let's go to the defending champion. He won it a year ago. This is Riley Duvall, Chakota, Oklahoma. With a name like Duvall and you won a steer wrestling championship, how did that ever happen? Look at him, look at him. Yes, sir! And that's his dad, Sam, a national finalist, looking back over his shoulder to see what they've got done. Well, let me tell you what, Dad, the champ just went into the lead, 4 and 5. Way to go, Riley. Back-to-back titles? Sure, that's permissible.
Wouldn't be anything wrong with that at all. Big, when you're measuring up, Isley, when you're measuring people up, what are you doing now? Now you're a photographer?
I'm a photographer now.
Ah, man.
This lady here wanted pictures of the announcer.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna get her one.
Well, we're up here. All right, Tom Lewis, who is riding for Alan Samuels' Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on their team. I can't believe he did that to you, Hadley.
Oh, yeah, pass the
Barrier. We talked about got to start from behind that barrier, and that's where he's at. Got him? No. Hey, you've been pretty good with that tonight. How about a little hospitality? We don't let them leave feeling bad. Not here, not now.
We have a musical answer for everything. Cody Woodward from Dupree, South Dakota. Insel Green bought him the other night as their steer wrestler for their team. So they're hoping for a good move here, and so is Cody. Cody won third last night. So you see, he's a candidate to move on to our finals next Saturday night. That's where the big money will be. There will be 9 that will come back in what we refer to as the semifinals. Out of those, 4 will advance to the finals. That'll all happen during the event on Saturday night. It's tournament style. We don't have to add scores against scores or anything like that. It's just a do or die deal. Boy, I mean, now he handled a bad steer tonight. Nice work, Cody. 5 8/10 for Cody. Well, it puts him right where he finished last night, third, but we are not done. So he'll be watching the next 3 very, very closely.
We'll move to the man. Whoop. What was that?
Get her done.
Get her done. I know that old boy. I know that old boy. Him and Hadley are really good friends, in fact. Jason Thomas, Arkansas. We got anybody here tonight out of Arkansas? Thomas last night picked up a paycheck, 4th in the go-round. Ferguson Bath Kitchen and Lighting Gallery team. Uh-oh, what?
Too late.
Too late?
I had to be there right then.
I'm sorry. I hate it when they happen to be there right at them. All right, Arkansas man. Got it. Nose up, steer down. How about that? Boy, I mean, that's like a day at the office and a 4.4 time. And that will move him as you are looking to the very top of our Providence leaderboard in the #1 spot in the go-round.
I like it. I love it.
What just happened here? An abrupt ending that I didn't think.
No, it was not an abrupt ending. These people over here got the memo.
Try it again. I want to hear it.
I like it. I love it.
That was terrible. You know that? Can you do better? If we give you one more chance, one more time.
I like it. I love it.
Oh, good for you. There you are. Okay. Clayton Hass will go next. Split the round last night. He's from Terrell, Texas, that is. WW Livestock Systems. Bought him the other night. Yeah, boy. Good hazing job. Mighty good hazing job. You know what? The guy on the offside of that steer can make or break you. And he bumped him right into him for a 4 6. That'll put him in 3rd place. This thing finally got pretty tight, didn't it? Yeah.
So we are going to go to Jack Hodges for the Bones Pipe and Steel team. Last night, Hodges had a split of the go-round out here with Hass. Both of them were 3.9. Don't you know that Jack would love to be 3.9 again right now and take that win overall? You seemed awful concerned there for a second with what's going on behind you. Now what do you have?
Something that doesn't belong to him.
He is just going down the row, taking things off of seats. Do you know that's illegal?
Yeah, but it's very profitable. Do you want to buy a camera?
All right. Jack's got him. Waco, let's try it. There. Well, it was a good idea. The 5 and 8, though, is a little long to get him into the money out here tonight. Pretty tough round out here in our big man's event. There's no doubt about that. However, Jason Thomas out of Arkansas with a 4 and 4. Riley Duval got a check. Clayton Haas, Monty Eakin. Hey, before they're entirely out of that arena, what do you say we compliment the steer wrestlers on their job for us tonight?
You know, folks, we have so many partners in our game of rodeo. We are proud of our association with them. Let's go to the big screen. Message from Wrangler.
8-time all-around champion, Trevor Brazil. Wrangler Premium Performance Cowboy Cut Jeans. 20% longer lasting. More comfortable waist. Wrangler, long live Cowboys.
Long live Cowboys and long live Cowgirls. Look how we have dressed our arena now. These pretty girls make up the core of the group that we refer to as the Sweethearts at the Heart of Texas Fair and Rodeo. Let me tell you why we have asked these girls to be with us tonight. This group of young ladies, they promote, they support, they represent the Heart of Texas Fair and Rodeo. They do that at various community events, including festivals, fundraisers, nonprofit organizations, and benefits. They do it all over the state of Texas. Now, they serve as our public relations ambassadors for our fair and rodeo. Each girl volunteers a minimum of 100 hours of community service, and in addition, you're gonna love this, they sold over $60,000 in pre-sale tickets to our rodeo and fair. Thank you for their dedication. They are the Heart of Texas Sweethearts. You know what, folks? That's a great group of young ladies, and they certainly are a role model for tomorrow's America. Let's do a little better than that for them one time. How about it for these girls? Thank you, ladies. Well done.
Mighty nicely done. As we dismiss them from our arena right now, they have done an incredible job, and you think of all of the voluntary work they put together. It is a pleasure. They are one of the supporting backbones that truly make this the great fair and rodeo that it is. Our thank you once again to our sweethearts of the Heart of Texas Fair and Rodeo on their job. How about that, huh?
Well, doesn't T-Bone have a real unpleasant job to hang out with those 60 pretty girls? All right. How about it for some saddle bronc riding? It's coming up.
As we go to the bucking chutes, there's a little unfinished business. Our re-ride and the bellback riding is about to take place. Colt Bruce, out of Weatherford, Texas, Big Sandy is going to be the bucking horse that you're looking at. 4L Livestock.
So we look at the leading scores of the night. Here's what he's up against. An 80-point ride in the lead, 76, 75, 73. So anything 73 or above, he will share in the money. 80 or above, he will win the round, or at the very least, share a win of the round.
All the way down to chute number 6 as they get that horse ready to go. One hand in that rigging, just to kind of get our fans a little bit more equipped with it. Other hand free the full 8 seconds of the ride. You know what? A little electricity might be a good thing. How about everybody getting your hands going to that music a little bit? Let's try to liven it up, even though we are on a Monday.
If you question why, you will see a man take a little bit of time in that bucket chute. It may be that that horse is not standing properly. Anyway, let's give him all the time he needs.
Got it. Help him.
Whoa!
Ouch. I am checking our officials down below. We are not there. The free hand came down prior to that 8-second whistle. Texas Cowboy, Texas fans, put it on him.
It is saddle bronc riding time. Boy, here's a rank pen of horses we're going to be looking at. Louis Brunson of Interior, South Dakota will start it off tonight. Now, just to give you a little update on what we have seen from this Butler and Son bucking horse called Empty Bottles. He bucked off a man, I think 2 of them, in Austin, Texas earlier this spring. Not very long ago, he nailed another guy at Abilene, Texas. I saw him do that. He is a bucking rascal. Now, about the time I say that, I suppose he won't have a good night. But he has had every time that I've seen him. We are at StanWoodway.org bucking chute. All right, here we go. Yes, sir. See what I mean? I mean, that horse will buck. He's gonna ride him. Come on, Louis. Baby. That is hard work. Louis will tell you that is hard work to ride one like that. But the important thing is, do you see that horse throw his head back at him? You know what, Shane? Can you roll that back again? We talk about the riding rein, how difficult it is to handle. Well, Louis needs to know before we see it again that he did score 73, so at least he got that done. We won't promise a rerun. There it comes. Now look at that horse. Look at him throw that head right back in his face here in a minute. Come right up. There it is. Man.
We're going to move to chute number 1. Bones, Pipe and Steel. We're still at the Butler and Son livestock. This sorrel you're looking at called 4 Aces. Grande Communication team member, Tall Calling. Toll missed one out last night. Tonight we're looking for the money for our Texas man. Every night we have winners. It's one night rodeo every night. That'll qualify them into the finals on Saturday. But you have got to make money along the way. Let's watch your Texas man and help him. Hey, Waco. All righty, the free hand, and I know a lot of you already know when he reached down and got a hold of that buck rein, that means he's gonna have no score from the officials. No score from the officials. That doesn't mean we can't let him know we love having him right here in Waco, though.
You know, as we go down here to chute number 2, and as Jake Wright gets ready, I'm going to give you fast forward ahead just a little bit. Following the bull riding tonight, we will take about 2 minutes of your time, and believe me, it is worthwhile. We will present all of our champions. You'll see them very quickly. Then you will see them at the autograph table where you can meet them. Jake Wright, Milford, Utah. Fire Lane from the Sammy Andrews Company. Now this should be a good matchup here. And I think we have labeled that one right. No. You know,
Well, you don't see that every day.
well, I'd hope you don't see that every day. Now, you know, the bucking horses we're seeing tonight, and we saw them in the bareback riding, they have just got a little extra here and there that will put even a good bronc rider like Jake and Tall Collie on the ground. Well, Jake will take no score.
We, I believe, are going to go to Brother Spencer Wright. You realize, and we got a second, no, he's about to set across the way as Spencer gets it put together. From Milford, Utah, as we take a look at Spencer getting ready for us right now. Lockridge Priest is the team he's on. Stroker Ace is a Sammy Andrews bucking horse, and we've watched this good horse not only in the bronc riding, in the bareback riding, they go right along with it. WW Livestock Equipment Buck and Shoot from our friends at WW, #1 in the business. We need a ride. Now, stay with him, stay with him. Like third to youngest out of 7 brothers from Utah. Don't you know a family that rides bucking horses like these guys? Beautiful. Utah. Nice job again up on our Providence leaderboard. We're going to move Spencer into the #1 spot with a 79.
Jeremy Mellencamp, he comes from Huntsville, Texas. Magic Moment is this horse from the Sammy Andrews firm. Now down the line we go, I believe, at the WW Livestock Bucking Shoot. Keep an eye on that shoot. I don't know if this horse will do this tonight, but there are times he'll take a high dive out of that chute. If he rears out of there, makes it a little tougher to handle. I think we're at the chute up front, Heart of Texas Fair bucking chute. You maybe even have a little better angle than we do from here. But I know I've seen this big black horse take a real high dive out of there at times. You can see, well, they took a bit of a lunge, but they got out together. We may be all right on this one. No penalty flags down. We're looking all right. So Jeremy on the ground, safe and sound with a 73 score. He and Brunson now are dividing the #2 and 3 position in the money for the moment.
From Mellencamp, we're going to move to Travis Sheets to get ready right now. From the cow country out of Hyannis, Nebraska.